Sustainable construction. The three pillars of sustainability are economic development, environmental protection and social development. Environmental sustainability means that we are living within the means of our natural resources. Economic sustainability requires that a business or country uses its resources efficiently and responsibly. Social sustainability is the ability of society, or any social system, to persistently achieve a good social well-being. The building we choose is Al Jawahir Mosque, located at Mutiara Rini, Johor. The mosque exterior. The landscaping works around the mosque. The reason we choose this building are to optimize site potential, optimize energy use, protect and conserve water, optimize building space and material use, enhance indoor environmental quality, optimize operational and maintenance practices. So how to improve the building's performance? A renewable resource is an organic natural resource which can replenish to overcome usage and consumption, either through biological reproduction or other naturally recurring processes. On site, there have plenty of sunlight coming in through the open windows. These sunlight could be stored on the solar cell and can be used as an alternative energy to supply the power of various electrical appliances such as lamps. The use of solar cell could save the cost of electrical usage. Another example is the wind that also comes in from the open windows. Wind is also one of the examples of renewable resources because it also can be an alternative to fans. So on the other hand, reusable resources are the ones with plenty options to reuse. A material may be reused in its entirety, have its components recycled back into other products, or be discarded. On the site, the rainwater and used water from ablution or wudu can be reused in many ways. By going through the rainwater harvesting system process, the water could be reused for watering plants, home use, or even water shortage during dry season. What is energy efficiency? Energy efficiency means using less energy to produce the same quantity of energy. It is one of the techniques to minimize human greenhouse gas emissions. Masjid Al Jawahir had mostly used the compact fluorescent lamp as the main for lighting. This mosque is also used fluorescent lamp for lighting, and halogen lamp were known for moderately high efficiency, quality of light, and high rated life. For the recommendation of energy efficiency in order to save more energy, cost and to reduce gas emissions, Masjid Al Jawahir are suggesting to use the infrared human sensor. Next, this mosque should reduce the use of lights and last one change to LED that are extremely energy efficient. What is indoor air quality? Indoor air quality, IAQ, is a term which refers to the air quality within and around buildings and structures, especially as it relates to the health and comfort of building occupants. Moreover, understanding indoor air quality is important, because many people spend most of their time indoors, either at home or in their offices. Regarding to our project, we choose to improve the indoor air quality of the mosque. First of all, before we proceed to project recommendation, we must know the common sources of indoor air contaminants. The table below shows the maximum allowable limits of each indoor air contaminants according to Code of Practice on Indoor Air Quality published by Department of Occupational Safety and Health in Malaysia. Next, I will show you several common sources of indoor air contaminants, which is people smoking tobacco, building materials such as paints, mold resulting from moisture in building materials, cleaning materials, radon or methane, and also occupants' respiration. In order to avoid any health effect to occupants because of indoor pollutant, the best way to prevent it is by eliminating or controlling them from the sources. The way to control and eliminate them are by changing the proposed project as a sustainable building. And now, we will proceed to the recommendation to improve the indoor air quality for the mosque. Based on the observation of project on site, we notice that the mosque is lacking some passive element of sustainable to control the indoor air quality. The first recommendation is to reconsider the opening to wall ratio by replacing windows with the bigger size of operable window. The second recommendation is to increase the use of perforated panel, which function as a shaft that can help bring the ventilation into the prayer area. The third recommendation is making changes to floor finishes, by choosing low VOC carpet or replacing the finishes to granite tiles that may help cool the temperature of the floor surfaces. And the last recommendation is increasing the number of exhaust vents for more active air circulation from indoor to outdoor. However, that was the last point of design recommendation for mosque towards the sustainable building. Remember, the purpose of all the design changes that were made are to give occupants temperature and ventilation control for comfortable life indoor. Hi. Now we go to the next topic, that is green material. On this topic, we going to discuss about what is green material and the recommendation that's suitable used at the proposed site of the Masjid Al Jawahir. What is green building material? Green building material is the practice of increasing efficiency with which building use resources such as energy, water and material that can reducing building impacts on human health and the environment. Next is for the recommendation. First is carpet. This picture shows the existing carpet that used for the mosque. Change the carpet to a carpet that contain a higher recycled material. For example is wool carpet. The advantages of using this carpet are: 1. Hides dirt. 2. Well construct. 3. Good insulator. 4. Naturally flame. This picture shows one of carpet that contains higher recycled material. Wool carpet. Second recommendation is paint. Picture shows an outer wall of the mosque, which looks that the existing paint color is shabby. For this element, we recommend that to change the paint to low-VOC, volatile organic compounds, paint. The benefits of using this type of paint are: easy to clean, easy for maintenance, quality consistent, can get in a reasonable price, and no smell paint. Water efficiency. Do you know you can reduce the water waste up to 80% just by changing the mosque water tap? As you can see here in this picture, the mosque uses a normal water tap. The normal water tap is used at ablution and toilet. The fact is, average normal water tap dispenses 10 to 20 liters of water per minute. This is the main reason that lead to water waste. So we need to change the water tap to reduce the water wastage. As you can see, the water wastage for self-closing tap only up to 15% and sensor tap only up to 5% wastage compared to normal water tap, which is up to 80% of wastage. The reason we need to change the water tap is because the mosque uses a lot of water every day. By changing the water tap we can reduce the wastage every day. In a long-term benefit, we can reduce the life cycle cost for the water. So, let's change the water tap to save money. Hi. Let us talk about thermal comfort. What is thermal comfort? The term thermal comfort describes a person's state of mind in terms of whether they feel too hot or too cold. There are 4 factors of thermal comfort in terms of environmental aspect. The first one is air temperature. Secondly, radiant temperature. The third one is air velocity, and the last aspect is humidity. For purpose of Masjid Al Jawahir, we have to think about how to control the thermal comfort. To control the thermal comfort, we have to ensure these factors first. The first one is increase the natural day lighting. A few suggestions for Masjid Jawahir are: firstly, allocate different sizes fan at different location. Next is install more door and window that easy to open. The another suggestion is to install thermal insulation material. The material acts as a barrier, which slows heat flow in the summer and heat loss in the winter. As a conclusion, the main objectives of sustainable design are to reduce, or completely avoid, depletion of critical resources like energy, water, and raw materials. Prevent environmental degradation caused by facilities and infrastructure throughout their life cycle. And create built environments that are livable, comfortable, safe and productive.